Anyways, let's watch some clips.
That's a good point, MJ Torn. To make our best gun, it takes 500 sea hunts, gathering of 300 fucking materials. It's like the best crim gun should be above the PD guns.
Hazel.
Whatever the best thing a crim can get should be better than the PD gun, and it should be a significant difference because it takes a lot to make. It's not like you just go buy it, and you should have a benefit for working hard to get those fucking hard items, but it's just not. That's why cops have numbers, and obviously don't make their gun shit, but like it could take you a fucking week to make one deagle. Like legit, not even exaggerating. It could take you a week to make a deagle. Yeah, I mean, a lot of changes that should just happen ASAP. Cops shouldn't be able to pick themselves up in fights anymore. PD heli needs to be looked at immediately and shouldn't be fucking invincible. Guns, deagle should be the best since it's the current highest gun to get. Deagle and revolver. Revolver's just useless for some reason. 13 alphas shouldn't be happening all the time, which they did get better on 13 alphas.
Sir, are you still coming?
Like, all these are type of shit that can just happen overnight. Robbing cops, you should be able to rob cops.
10-4.
You should be able to rob them for their fucking
back
keys.
to our triage spot, and then I'm going to grab everyone else, okay?
There's no reason you shouldn't be able to rob a cop. It's just so weird. Yeah, cops just carrying backpacks and backpacks of shit, and you can't rob them. So when they get into a fight, they have a whole armory on them.
Okay, you're gonna want to stay right here.
You only be able to carry one
Right in the
backpack.
open.
Like all that should be fucking changed by tomorrow.
Today.
Type shit. There's no reason it shouldn't.
Honestly,
Yeah, exactly. They made it a fireable offense to give up your keys or equipment. All right, so just ignore the gun to your head. Like, it's just weird. A lot of just dumb things that need to be changed immediately. You know, it's just like, just change them. Just fucking do it. Obviously, the way you have it's not working. Just fucking change it.
you in our car.
5, I believe. Gingivitis.
That is not sticks. You're misinformed.
Gentlemen, we will find out.
You say, now I watch both sides. Okay, maybe PD guns got buffed, but how about popping some drugs and hitting 150% health in a second when PD is spending 3 to 5 seconds popping an IFAC to gain a bit? Yeah, you're already mistaken right off the bat.
So that they can get like proper treatment.
How it works is,
We can do that in there.
if you're at 100 health, you pop your drug, and you do this before a fight.
You best.
Which generally doesn't even mean anything. It's one extra. You take 1 or 2 extra shots. You pop your dragon dust we have, and then you have to pop a med kit to get the health. So it's already longer than your 3 to 5 seconds for whatever the fuck you're talking about. And then you just have 160 health, but you get shot once. That's it. Then your 160 is gone. You can't repop the drug and get 160 again. It's a one and done because the addiction level.
Fucked up.
And there's no drug that gets you 150%.
Are you asking me?
The best thing they have is poo, which gives you 30 health.
I think I'm Gucci.
Or whatever the fuck it is. Like a low number like that. It's not even so. I don't even know what the fuck you're saying.
Stay right here, and then
Oh god, my spine.
Yeah, people act like the drugs just pop out of nowhere. This is a whole process.
Turn your head and cough.
Could have escaped.
It takes a long time to even fucking get to that point.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, yes, he's just taking one. Oh, no.
Don't spank me,
I don't want you
please.
to disappear on here. Oh my god.
It's not like, hey, you just have these in your armory. No, you gotta do a
Sorry,
hundreds
chat.
of
I'm
fucking
just
meth cooks. You gotta
listening.
level all
I
this
don't
shit
want to
out.
have any takes until I listen to the whole thing, you know?
Oh, the deagle could take you a whole week
Has
to
this
make.
elderly man been treated yet?
I know.
Like they're crying about gear that like is so hard to even just get to anyway. I'm okay, so.
We can help them over.
So, okay, let me... I should have taken notes, to be honest. I should have taken notes. I don't disagree with everything he's saying, but I don't agree with everything he's saying either. I mean, listen, we I feel like we're missing the fact that PD was literally getting demolished by every gang in the city, every single gunfight for 2 months. What, about 2 months, chat. We quite literally lost every single gunfight. What was it, about 2 months that happened to us? And what he's asking for is for our guns to not be equal to their guns. Like, chat, I've said this before. The PD duty pistol hits as hard as the FNX, and the FNX has a faster fire rate. Now, people say that the PD pistol has a longer reach. The PD duty has a longer reach than the FNX. I don't know that for sure. I feel like that should be tested. I don't think that's true, but I don't know. So, but what I can tell you is the FNX hits just as hard as our gun, if not harder. The blue one hits harder, but the green one and below hits just as hard as ours, and it shoots faster. Now, our service pistol, that motherfucker like whipping out an Uzi. That is a 3-to-1. So every 3 shots equals 1 of the duty pistol, right? Now the fire rate on that Johnson is crazy. I don't use it. I don't like it. I think it's dog shit personally. I think the gun's ass. But if people are complaining about that gun, I don't really know. There's a reason I don't use that shit. Not even because it's too good. I just don't like it. The spread on it is weird. I just don't like the gun. So yeah, there's that. The guns are quite literally, the FNX is the same as our duty pistol, except the FNX is better because it shoots faster. Ours might have longer range. I don't know. And then the Deagle beats all guns in the server right now, just with how hard it hits. But again, it's slow and you have to be, precise with your shots. So don't really agree on the guns part. I think that we right now are seeing the equipment in terms of guns has been equaled out, and now crims are seeing the effect of 8 cops rather than before when there was 8 cops and our guns hit like wet fucking paper towels, and we quite literally had crims 1v2ing us, walking at us with no fear because they knew as long as they hit their shots and traded bullets, they were gonna win. It's hard because it's like what I don't know. I would rather, and this is not me saying that we're going to do this, but I would rather lose numbers before we lose those guns, bro. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'd rather we have fucking 6 cops responding to shit than have guns that are dog shit. I would be honest. Like, I'd rather do that. Having those dog shit guns that we had before fucking sucks. It fucking blows. It fucking blows. So you think your guns are balanced? Lewis, first off, get the boys' cocks out of your mouth, okay? There's, cum in your beard. We've seen it before. We see this stuff all the time. You're gonna get lockjaw. You're gonna have to go, and they're gonna have to. It's a whole process. Just slow down sucking dick for like 2-3 weeks, and then you can go back to sucking dick again. You'll be completely healthy. Okay. Number 2. I've seen the numbers. See, here's the difference between you and me. I know what statistically the numbers are. You're going off of your streamer who's mad about a situation, who's just talking about the situation, being frustrated, just like me. I do it all day, every single day. But what I can tell you is I've seen statistically the numbers, and in no way, shape, and form, statistically, is our guns better than theirs. So right now we're talking about shit that's just not true. PD guns are overpowered because they're better than crims. That's just not true. Fire rate is slower on the PD duty pistol than the FNX, and they hit the exact same. So statistically speaking, if a gun shoots faster than the other and they hit the same amount damage wise, which gun would be better? Probably the one that shoots faster. No. And I've already said that if it's a distance thing, I don't know about that. Right? So that's the only thing you got, is our guns might shoot farther. I don't know. Maybe. Jesus. Anyways, with that being said, what I will agree on is the 13 alpha stuff. I don't like 13 alphas. Never really have. The reason why 13 alphas even exist is, quite frankly, shitlords doing shitlord things and calling the entire PD if someone just walks up and stabs a cop for no reason or does some stupid shit like that. I am open to getting rid of 13 alphas. I just don't like them. I said that whenever I came back from Tarkov, whenever I saw these guys get smoked on the pier, Del Perro Pier, and there was literally 30 fucking cops on the pier. It's just shit. It looks bad, makes the server look goofy. Like, it's not competitive, it's not fun. It's in my opinion, it's just dog shit. It's an ability that we have that I personally don't think we need. I mean, at the most, maybe a 13 alpha increases our numbers to 12 or something, but 28 cops rolling into a scene, nah, fuck that. I do think I need to have a conversation, which we'll do that today with the DC, and maybe make it to where in the SOPs 13 alpha isn't just everyone. Maybe we just increase it to like 12 or 14 cops responding or something like that. So it's still doable, but it's very, very hard. As well as, I will say this, I think it's one of those things too where we have to really decide, because we keep going back and forth. Like, one day the boys, Kev, Ramee, Zolo, Peanut, all the guys, they'll be like, man, we want PD to be hard. We want it to be, we want you guys to be difficult. We want you guys to, to be scary. And then the very next day, something like this happens, and it's like, well, okay, well, they're a little too scary. Let's go ahead and pull them back. I agree there needs to be balance. But the whole, like, these things just need to be changed, it should be done by tomorrow. No, it shouldn't be. We should have a conversation and talk about it and agree on some things, and then implement those said some things. If we keep doing this where it's crims dominate the server, cops dominate the server, crims dominate the server, cops dominate the server, we are quite literally doing the exact same thing that we all hated, which was NoPixel. And by that I mean not the server itself. We all loved NoPixel for a long time, including myself. Just how the balance happened with the PD shitting on us, then us shitting on them, and then there was a happy medium, I believe, in late 2.0, but after that it just kind of got co-pixel like. And I can promise you, I do not want that for Prodigy. I do not want cops to dominate the server, but there does need to be a little bit of understanding where it's like, okay, do we want cops to be a force that is scary, or do we want cops to just be another fucking gang that everybody beats up on? So that's that. When it comes to the helicopter, I don't fly heli. I don't use the heli. That's out of my understanding. What I will say is that the pilots know that they cannot bennies repair the heli. They can throw repair kits on it. But I'm not sure how many shots. Maybe we go and do that today, chat. Maybe we go and we fly a heli like over like a hill or something, and we just shoot that motherfucker and see how many shots it takes to take down, and then make it something realistic. Because again, I don't want, listen, I've ran away and fought, PDs with invincible helis before. It is dog shit, and I agree, it sucks. So I'm definitely willing to get that changed. I think the speed of them is fine. They're very hard to fly. Well, at least for me. But from what I hear, they're not like overpowered in pursuits. They're just, I guess, strong during gunfights. So that is definitely something I'm willing to look into. And we'll test that today. And then what was the other thing, chat? Was there anything else? Y'all crashed it yesterday and flipped it and flew off in it. We repaired it after we crashed it. It wouldn't turn on, and then we repaired it, and then we were able to fly. That's how literally any car works in the entire server. But I appreciate your attempt. Robbing cops. To be honest, I could give a fuck. That wasn't a call that was made by me. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. I don't really care. Then we're gonna go down this route of crims loot boxing the cops and wiping us and then going in our pockets and picking every last little thing. The plate market will be instantly destroyed because, you know, us cops, we got plates on plates, but maybe that will be healthy for the plate market. I don't know. But what I can say is the amount that cops are going to be shot after that is made or that happens will go up by at least 50% in my opinion. But hey, maybe we could utilize that and ban the shitlords. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. Doesn't affect me. More gunfights, the better for me. I enjoy the gunfights. So I just, I feel bad for the cops that don't enjoy the gunfights. Multiple bags on cops. I mean, brother, monkey see, monkey do. You know what I mean? I can tell you this. I didn't have a backpack until I saw a crim having 7 backpacks filled with every single thing he could ever want, including meds, ammo. I mean, we literally raided Ricky, had 9 backpacks filled with nothing but pistol ammo. I think it's insane to sit here and to say that you don't want us doing something whenever crims are doing that exact something all the time and quite literally invented doing it, and then the cops just followed suit. I think if we're going to make a rule about backpacks, we make that rule across the board, and I will not argue that rule whatsoever. I mean, brother, if we want to make it to where a person can only carry 1 fucking backpack, hallelujah, hallelujah, I'm so down. Because then whenever I fucking arrest somebody, I don't have to look through 97 backpacks and coolers and their fucking inventory. I hate that shit just as much as anybody. I hate that shit. I hate arresting somebody and going through their 9 fucking bags. But you better bet your ass if I'm arresting people or fighting people in a gunfight that are using 7 fucking bags filled with useful shit that they can utilize in a gunfight against me, I'm gonna do the same shit. Just because I'm playing cop doesn't mean I have to be a brain dead fucking robot. That's one thing I will not do. I will not have my officers or myself have to be NPCs and have to, like, oh, they can do whatever they want, but you're gonna have to do this and this and that and this and this and that and this and this and that and that this. No, bro, fuck that shit. Across the board, across the board, across the fucking board. We want 1 backpack for a guy. Everyone in the server, 1 fucking backpack on their person at all times, no more than 1. Period. You know, and I'm down for that. I'm cool with it. Why not? You're missing the point of it. What's the point of it, Kieran? You must be a lot smarter than me. What's the point? Are they able to make certain items not able to be stolen, like guns, shields, keys, ammo? I don't know. I'm looking for the point. Kieran said I was missing the point. Talking about Tart's bags, he had 3 of them. Brother, I carry fucking 4 bags myself. I have 1 bag, which is the most important one, filled with pizzas, Diet Cokes, and fries. Okay, that one's really important. I have my regular bag, which holds my extra armors. I hold my extra ammo, my painkillers, shit like that. And then I have my evidence bag, which is completely empty, that I load all the evidence in. So whenever I document a scene and take all the evidence from the ground, I put it in that bag. And that's it. So I have 3 bags. Oh no, I also have my 4th bag, which is all my extra plates and my extra meds. So if I get into a gunfight and it lasts too long, done deal. But I will say this. Whenever we started doing that, it was when our guns were dog shit and we were getting waxed every gunfight. So our mentality as a PD was, we are utilizing, you know what? Fuck it. The more I talk about it, the more I understand the point. Chat, starting today, PD will only be able to have 1 bag on their person, I think. It can be as big as a bag as they want, but only 1 bag. Only 1 bag. As I'm talking about it and I'm realizing how much bags I have, it makes it more and more stupid. So I think instead of, I always preach this. I hate getting admins and getting management involved in decisions that can be handled in roleplay. I hate it. It's, you know, I said this before and it hurt people's feelings. And I mean this with love. One of the things I hated in NoPixel was admin driven missions. I just don't like it. I've never, it just, I get that sometimes they're really, really good content and it's really cool. Like Ravage did some in the server, Koil did some that we were a part of. So did DW. It's cool in the moment, but I just don't like it for the longevity. So I don't like getting admins involved and management involved. So what we can do is, as PD, we'll just carry one fucking backpack, fill that thing up to the brim, and you know, we can just do that. I don't see a problem with that. I don't see any issues happening. The only thing I can see is people bitching about space. And in that case, just go to MRPD more and fill up, you know? You don't need to have 3 backup bags. You just don't need it. You don't need it at all. So we'll have people load up their lockers and do that. Maybe we allow 2 bags, 1 full, 1 empty. So you can have 1 bag that you can utilize, the other bag you can use for evidence, because there is a lot of evidence. Rather, you can document 1 scene and fill up your entire bag. So I think we do 2 bags. 1 has to be empty unless you're filling it with evidence, and the other bag you can utilize how you please. We all agree on that? I think that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I agree on that. I would I don't know. I would encourage it being the same, but we know how that's going to go. There will be a reason why Crims should use 97 bags. We all know that's a thing. There will be a reason, but at least we can somewhat lead by example. I don't mind. It really isn't that big of a deal. No, we can't have extra bags in trunks. Cops will forget about it, leave evidence inside of it. Listen, we're meatballs, okay? Myself included. We got short-term memory loss. When you go from 19 different chases in a row in a 2-hour period, 34 VCBs, 97 swaps, 19 blocks, and get shot 4 times, you forget things. So, you know, we can do that. So cool. We don't need to harp on it anymore. Bags, starting today, you can only have 2 bags on your person. How many armors does a Crim typically have on them, chat? 3? I'm gonna be honest, I carry like 5 armored vests on me at all times, so maybe we should put a cap on that, Johnson, as well. All right, so let's delete this. 2 bags max, 1 evidence, 1 personal. 2 to 3. We'll go with the high end. 3 armored vests max. 3 stacks of plates max. We'll just do the rule of 3. 3 stacks of meds max. I mean, that seems pretty fair. No, 3 armored vests, 3 stacks of plates, 3 stacks of meds. All of those being the most that they can carry on their person. Most officers won't carry that many. No meds max. Yeah, I guess those are super long. Maybe we do. See, the problem is like if we're doing 2, 3, 2, people are going to fuck up, and it's going to be very hard to understand. So I feel like we either have to do 3 armored vests, 1 on, 2 off. 3 stacks of plates, 1 stack in your quick action bars, 2 out. I think that's pretty good. That's fair. I go through that many in a gunfight. That won't leave me with extras. I also think getting rid of holding 7 bags is going to fix the problem with PD over sustaining, or out sustaining Crims by a long shot. Because I do agree, like I've seen, bro, whenever I threaten to take plates from a Crim, they lose their minds. So obviously getting plates for Crims is really hard. It's not hard at all for us. So yeah, we can do that. That's not an issue. What else? We need to look at Air 1. Need to look at Air 1. What is it? Air 1 durability. I'm gonna spell this wrong, but that's okay. Okay, I can send that over to Midget. That's not a problem. Actually, let me email him. Let me send him a Discord DM right now and tell him to look at that. Do me a favor. Durability. Also, chat, what was that car that was broken as fuck? That needs a nerf? Was it the Vapid? What truck was that? The Vapid what? Just the Vapid truck? Okay. All right, and then I will send a message to... Look at that. Ravage is already making a Crim Cop balance channel for us. Thank you so much, Rav. And then I will also message in this group chat and tell him to look at the distance regarding the guns and make sure they're the same. Where's that message chain at? Here. 1 second, chat. Sorry, I'm just trying to get. I'm doing this now because if I don't do it right this second, I'll forget about it. So I want to go ahead and get this stuff worked on. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I got that message chain. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Perfect. Both emails have been sent. We'll put the bag cap in today, test that out, see how it goes. So that's good. Cool. Anything else? Vehicle is a Slam Van Custom. It's already noted from yesterday. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, that thing was crazy. Bro, we went to pull those guys over. They went... Oh, 13 Alpha Max. Yes, 13A Max. So we have 8. We have 8 for regular calls, 10 for transports and raids. Maybe we make 13 Alpha Max 12? I don't think anything above. I don't think we need anything above 12. I feel like if we cannot do something with 12, we shouldn't win anyways. You know? $13 Alpha, 13 Cups. I like that actually. That's actually, I like that a lot. This is DC. We'll talk to we'll talk to DC about this, chat. I can't make this call. I'll float it by him today and see what his opinions is on it. He makes that decision, him and Rab. That's a server decision. So I'm cool with it. I'll send it to them, let them make the final call for that. That's fine. I can do these 3 myself, and then we'll float this idea by DC and explain to him why. I don't see there being an issue with that, but we will see in character. Comment Cops being robbed. Also, boys, that's a server decision. That's a decision that the that Rav and then the DC make. That's even past me. I can't make that call. We'll talk about that in the Discord. The downed cops. Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. This is where I disagree. You cannot sit there and pick up your boys 3 times in a gunfight and expect the cops not to pick up their fellow officers. I'm not going to agree on that one. It's no. If we're going to have a downed mechanic, we all can pick up downed people, or no one can pick up downed people. Fuck it, bro. Remove the downed mechanic. You go down, you're done. There's your fix. Fuck that mechanic. Fuck that mechanic. Fuck painkillers. Fuck both of them. I listen. I'm not putting those restrictions on my officers. No. Fuck that. Nah. Hey, yeah. When you see that guy dying and crawling across the ground, fuck him. No, we're not doing that again. Fuck that shit. We did that last time, and I would sit there. We'd get in fights with crims. They'd be on top of buildings, spam picking each other up. They'd be in corners and like holding down areas, just picking each other up like crazy. You cannot expect cops to not do the same. Bullshit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that one. I hold firm on that until we're told otherwise by management. I'm not putting that on our cops. So we're not gonna do that. And then I already sent the message, the DM.
Energy drink for
Well, I can confirm right now, okay? And I'm telling you guys this to hopefully stop the bullshit being just thrown around. Statistically, in the code, there is no difference in length of distance between the duty and the FNXs. They have the same distance. That is told to me by the head honchos. So I don't know where this idea of pistol range is coming in, but both ranges for the firearms that we're talking about is the same. So I don't know. We can test it. I'm down to test it. And just to double, triple, quadruple, make sure. But what I'm telling you guys right now is I'm getting told it's the same shit. I'll ask about damage fall off as well. We'll see what that is. So we'll see. That's bullshit. Here's the thing, right? When you're saying that's bullshit, what you're saying is I have a reason to lie to you. I am quite literally in the DMs with the devs right now, okay? I can promise you they're not lying to me. So it's either something in GTA that is causing this to be different, which is, listen, brother, it's a 10-year-old game. That is 100% a possibility. I'm not throwing that out. I'm not trying to tell you that, it's not. It could be, and we'll test it. What I'm saying is the code wise, I have just been told that there is no difference. So it might be a bigger issue, which we can go and look at. But right now, statistically speaking, that's out the door. Okay. Again, willing to test. I'm not calling y'all crazy. I'm just saying that on paper, there is no difference. Okay. Kay was shooting people. Well, again, we're not talking about the deagle, okay? The 1-to-1 is the FNX and the duty pistol. I don't know about the deagle. Us as cops, we don't have a gun that replicates the deagle right now, okay? What you're asking for is a gun that shoots harder than our gun to be the same distance as our gun. Now, I don't disagree with that. I don't really care, to be honest. But what I'm telling you is the 1-to-1 ratio is FNX to duty. They're the exact same in distance. They're the exact same in damage. The FNX shoots faster. So statistically, the FNX is a better gun. So again, on paper, we'll test it. Anything else while we're sitting here, chat? Because I got multiple DMs open. I'm willing to filter these complaints and get solutions for everybody. I'm trying my hardest right now. And again, I'm trying my hardest not to be unbiased as well. Or biased, I should say. Service pistol is a 3-to-1. 3 shots equal 1 shot of the duty pistol. PD heli already been sent. Midget is going to test everything today, and he's going to make sure or let me know, and we'll listen. If the PD heli's taking too many shots, I am 100%. I'm with you guys. We'll make it able to be shot down. But I'm telling you, whatever happens to the PD heli is the same shit that's going to happen to all the helis in the city. So, hey, what you're asking for right now is all helis in the server being fucking paper. And I'm down with it. Fuck Air One. Fuck helis. Okay? I'm in. If we want to blow them birds out the sky like Randy Johnson, I'm down. Fuck the pigeons. You know what I'm saying? I'm in. PD fuel range. The PD fuel is already dog shit, bro. We are not even talking about that. Hell no. Nah. No. Hey, Satan, get the fuck out of my chat. We ain't even talking about the fuel consumption. All right? Our heli already runs out of... Dude, that motherfucker got a fuel leak at all times. That thing always running out of gas. I know that from experience. That shit sucks. It's so bad.
Last longer if they won't remove the sway.
Rav, I'm gonna be honest. That's a lot. Hey, Rav, I trust you in representing us as the PD. If you got any, those are too big of words for me to read. You know that. You know that. That's too many words for me. You know. You give me, give me key points. Okay, give me key points. Oh man. Cliff notes. Better working drugs. You want the drugs to be better? What? No, man. Fuck that. I do not want to fight superhumans, bro. Fuck the drugs. Listen, this is my opinion on drugs, okay? And this is coming from me playing Crim for fucking years. 5 years I played Crim. You need something for speed, right? Cocaine, heroin, something like that increases how fast you can run. So I'm down with that because it encourages crims to not do constant swaps and constant blocks, and they feel like they can pop a cocaine and run away on foot. Down for that shit. Down for it. It should be in the server. I'm down for a drug to slowly heal them as they are fighting so they don't have to pop as many bandages as us. I'm cool with that as well. Cool. Sure. No problem. I'm cool with joints. Giving a little bit of armor while also reducing stress. No problem. Anything more than that? Hey, man. In my personal opinion, I'm getting all blurry. Fuck! Shit. Anything more than that, in my opinion, too much. Too much. Too much. Too powerful, too much. Too much. Too much. Cops should have energy drinks? No. Nope. Cops should not have anything that increases their foot pace or their foot speed. The drug should be hard enough to where they can't just have 20 of them on their person, and we need to have charges that suit having those drugs on their person. But in terms of, I do not want to watch a clip of a cop chugging 13 energy drinks in order to catch Ramee on cocaine. That is dog shit. We watched that in 3.0, and I remember running from a cop and looking behind me and seeing him slam donuts so that he could catch up to me. Fuck that. No thanks. I don't want that. No one wants that. No one wants that. We just have to balance the crims drugs to make them not too crazy for us to still be able to have a chance. Because at the end of the day, we have cars. We have 4 or 5 cops on scene. You know, we have one guy stay mobile as the other ones run foot bail. Yes, we're going to go VCB on foot chases, but I would much rather encourage crims to use foot chases rather than encouraging them to continuously block and swap. Block and swaps are dog shit. Now, I will say this. If we're talking about balance right now from the crim side, I understand their frustrations. I'm down to find solutions. Now, let's talk about my problems with the crims. Okay? Number 1, blocks and swaps. We got to address it. We got to do something. If it's something in game with SOPs, where after 2 swaps we shoot a motherfucker, I don't know. I don't know the solution. But damn it, I'm tired of seeing nine fucking swaps in a chase. I'm tired of it. I think number 1, what we need as cops is we need an in-depth impound system. We have to revamp the impound system. Right now we've increased the cars to a $2,000 impound, which it's like a paper cut, you know? It ain't gonna stop the bleeding, you know, but we slapping a little bit of like you know, one of them butterfly band-aids on it. We're somewhat, you know, doing something, but not a lot. Blood is still coming through. I think what we need to do is, and I'm not trying to take anybody's car, but I think what we need to do is we need to have an in-depth impound system where if you're wanting to be a dumbass and leave your car behind over and over and over again, you accumulate something that punishes you for using personally owned cars in chases with the police. I think that will discourage just swapping and leaving your car behind whenever shit gets rough, because you don't want to deal with you don't want to deal, you know, with the repercussions of having to pay your car bullshit off, your impound fees. I think that would help. And there was one more thing that I would like to address for the crims, but I don't really, to be honest, man, we're in a good spot. You know, it's just a matter of not nerfing cops so hard that it takes us from being in a good, comfortable spot to, or potentially overpowered, as some of you guys would say, and turn us into complete and utterly useless jumps. I've already talked to a couple of admins. Listen, you do MVL jumps, you're getting banned. If it's a temp ban for a day or a 24-hour, listen, this is that's a server problem, right? That right there is a and when I mean server problem, that is a culture in the server problem. When shit gets tough, I break rules. That is something that I stand by. It is something that people do. If it's, let's just add in a 6th person to pick someone up, or let's just jump off of a fucking freeway system 78 stories below, flip our car in 39 different ways, control it in the air, land on our tires, and drive away. Brother, listen, you do that and I'm in your chase, I'm grabbing your fucking ID and I'm sending it to the admins. It's that simple. Don't do it. Don't be a scumbag. Don't be a piece of shit, you know? What about the numbers yesterday that the shootout at the construction off Alta? Yeah, I sent that in. The problem is we didn't get IDs. So, you know, the group that we were fighting against, they're a good group of guys. I don't hate them. One of them came in and said that there was only 5, but I know that that's bullshit. There was more than 5 involved, for a fact. But it is what it is. If you know, we see it, we'll send in the reports for it. It's all we can do, sadly. Cop cars don't leak. You talking about gasoline? The durability on cars? Well, Midget's in here. He's the one who balances the cars. Yeah, I think maybe we just look at the durability a little bit on those if they're too tanky. Holding cars for set time is fine. Yeah, I agree. There will never be a time where we're crushing someone's car or taking someone's $100,000 car from them and never giving it back. But creating barriers that they have to then spend $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, it will encourage them not to use or not to just leave their car behind in a chase. That's what I'm asking for. So yeah, maybe midget, we look at the durability on the cop cars. It might, might be, I mean, it probably is too strong. Yeah, let's do that, Midge. And what we can do is drop that durability and maybe, I think we just drop durability. And if cops complain about their cars breaking, just tell them to get repair kits. Just go to the drive-by and go get repair kits. Make sure you have repair kits on you. We make sure that cops have that repair kit meta, I think the biggest frustration with durability for cop cars, chat, and the reason why they're stronger is because the swaps in the blocks. Like when we're chasing somebody, they are continuously slamming our cop cars into walls, driving cars in front of them and giving us no time to stop. So we're slamming in those cars. And they just get to continuously swap to a new vehicle and another new vehicle and another new vehicle and another new vehicle. So over time, even with them being as strong as they are now, we'll go VCB because our cars will start driving like shit, right? So again, I think I'm willing and I'm wanting to consider the nerf for those cars, but we gotta address the swaps and the blocks issue. I think that's the stem of all these problems, in my personal opinion. Crims can't even pit a cop car. What are you talking about? All right. Well, we found the one guy in here who's drooling out of his mouth while he's typing on his phone. If you think that I'm not even going to entertain you. Well, let's have the adults talk. All right. Go sit in the corner with a Capri Sun, please. Personal owned vehicles are paper as well. Could be the reason for swaps. I would say probably. I mean, you say that, bro, but dude, our chases last an hour already with one car, and then the swaps and the blocks happen for 30 to 45 minutes before they either flip their car because they suck ass at driving, or they get away. I don't know where that's coming from, bro. You're saying that personal cars break instantly. Brother, I chase cars for fucking hours. Every chase is an hour long, bro. If cars' durability were bad, my chases wouldn't last an hour. To be honest with you, I think people in the city, they fucking suck at driving. I'm just going to be 100% real. Boys, I can't, whenever I get in a chase with people before, when I played cop in NoPixel, people were doing jumps, they were doing rat strats, they were doing routes, whenever I play crim, routes to lose cops. People don't do that in this server unless it's the boys, and I'm chasing after Ramee sometimes does it. Peanut does it, but he's bad. He's a terrible driver. Love you, Peanut. Zakid will do it sometimes. Kev will do it. They'll have these strats and they'll do jumps and whatever, but I don't see other gangs doing that. Majority of the time I'm chasing someone, I'd say 90% of the time, brother, they're just driving in lines in alleyways, That's it. There's no jumps. There's no. There's nothing. I don't know if that's because they know that we know all the jumps. I don't know, but I don't see that shit. They just drive around in circles. Yeah, Monkey Man. I mean, listen, there's examples. There's more than what I'm saying, but the point I'm making is the vast majority of crims on the server are minimal effort, maximum W chasing swaps and blocks. They're not taking the time to go and learn how to drive. They're taking the time to set up the same exact block that they've used in the last 17 chases because they know they can get away with it. Have you started shooting tires after 2 swaps? Ravage has already said he doesn't want to go down that route. It's a toxic route. If we start shooting tires, it just creates this. There's nothing that is going to be good that comes out of it. It will be a toxic cesspool of fucking everyone being mad at each other, to be honest with you. Let's continue watching these clips. I think we've talked enough. We've yapped for an hour about this shit. Listen, I've said this 100 times. I'll say it again, man. I'm all about balance. You know, I want it to be fair for both parties. Cops have to have somewhat of an advantage. They're cops. They have to regulate the server. They should not be on the equal playing field of everything with crims. Okay? I do not agree with that. They need to be somewhat stronger in ways, but they do not need to be overpowered. They do not need to be broken, and they do not need to be in a place where crims feel like if a cop is there, they're screwed completely. There should be ways to get away, and there should be ways to outplay us 100%. But I also don't want to turn the cops into just NPCs and make everything that they have dog shit again.
And what happened here? Everybody all right?
Yo, Coney Clark's on duty, guys.
Oh my god.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey.
How's everybody?
What's going on, cat?
What's going on?
That cop car was leaking. Was that a cop car?
And what happened here? Everybody all right?
Okay. So
Yo,
cop
Coney Clark's on duty, guys.
cars can leak. Cop cars can leak. Look at that.
Oh my god.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey.
How's
What's
everybody?
going on, cat?
What's going on?
What's up, Conan? How you doing?
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, what's going on, Conan?
Not much, just chilling. I'm going out on duty. I'll see you guys.
All right, we're waiting for Ramos to wake back up, so
Oh, all right.
if you would help us transport him to
Y'all be
hospital.
easy now. I'm gonna go back out. I'm gonna go out there.
All right. You don't want to come with us? Transport him. We need a lot of people.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be right there.
All right, we'll wait here.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
We can see you.
Okay.
Did Ramee end up getting arrested last night as well?